country guessing. And that could be a good idea. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. I'll go over here a little bit. There we go. Botswana, 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 Botswana. See if you can tell me. See if you can tell me what country we're in. What country are we in? Do you know what country we're in? What country are we in? What country is this? What is this country? What is this country? Can you tell what country this is? What country is this? Look at that. I see multiple flags, and that might give you a little bit of a hint. That might give you a little bit of a hint if you can see those flags. You can see those flags over there. Oh, Moon Mars says France. Interesting. France and Russia. You're very good at this, Moon Mars. You're very good at this, Moon Mars. You're very good at this. I can tell you did your workbooks. I can tell you did your workbook. You did all of your workbook, I bet. I bet you did all of your workbook. Look at that. We can pick any country. We can pick any country that exists. You can pick any country. We can pick any country that exists. Oh, Japan. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is definitely the Japanese flag. I think you're right. I think you're right. And I think this one. Yes, this is the England flag. That's right. That's right, Moon Mars. You got it right. Could it be Moldova? Could it be Moldova? Could it be Ukraine? Could it be Slovakia? Could it be Slovakia? Could it be Romania? Could it be Poland? Could it be Poland? Could it be Belarus? Belarus? Could it be Lithuania? Could it be Latvia? Could it be Serbia? Could it be Greece? Could it be Bulgaria? Could it be Bosnia and Herzegovina? Could it be Croatia? Could it be North Macedonia? Could it be Kosovo? Could it be Albania? What do you think it could be? What do you think it could be? Where could that be? Where do you think it could be? Where do you think it could be? Look at this. There's a flag here. There's a flag. That could be a flag from anywhere. What do you think? What do you think? If you had to guess where that was from. If you had to guess where that was from, where do you think it would be? Where do you think it would be? Could it be Spain? Could that be the Spanish flag? Could that be Morocco? Could that be the Moroccan flag? Algeria, Tunisia, Libya. Could it be Egypt? Could it be Sudan? Could it be Chad? What do you think? What do you think? There's lots of countries. There's lots of countries out there. Lots of countries. Could it be the Republic of the Congo? Could it be the Republic? Missouri. Oh, you think it's Missouri? Missouri. In the United States of America. Interesting. Interesting. Morocco. Tunisia. Greece. Turkey. Armenia. Georgia. Iraq. Could it be? 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 Could it be Israel? What do you think? Do you think it's Israel? Do you think it's Israel? I think it's Israel. Hey, what do you know? What do you know? It was Israel. See, that's one where the flags, if you learn your flags, you'll have a distinct advantage. And you'll know. I think you'll be able to know what country you're in. When you get airdropped into a random country, you'll know. You'll be able to tell where you're from, where you are, and what you're doing. Now this is a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder. I think it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit harder. It's just a little bit harder. Just a little bit harder. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more difficult. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit harder. Just a little bit more difficult. Just a little bit more difficult. What do you think? 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 Where could this be? Where could this be? Where could this be? If you had to guess. If you had to guess what country this is. What country? What country is this? What country is this? Could Excuse me, sir, do you know? Do you know what country this is? Do you know what country this is, sir? Can you tell me? On your motorbike, on your motorcycle, your motor bicycle, your motor bicycle, what do you think? What do you think, sir? Where do you think this is? Where do you think this is? Moon Mars thinks it's Mexico. Thinks it's Mexico. Interesting, interesting. Well, perhaps we will try it. Let's try it. Let's try the Mexico. Let's try to say it's Mexico. Let's try to say Mexico. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Ah, you were close. You were close. It was Brazil. It was Brazil. Ja, 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 ja. It was Brazil, actually, the whole time. We've gotten a few viewers here from Brazil in the past. If we had any in the chat right now, they'd be able to tell us. They would have known. They would have known that it was Brazil. They would have known. They would have known. They would have known. What do we have here? What do we have here? What could this be? What could this be? What could this be? What do you think this could be? What do you think this could be? What do you think this could be? What class could this be? What country could this be? What class of country do you think this is? Obviously, it's a very nice area. It's a very nice. Look at these little bees. Look at these little bees that are here. These little happy bees. You have a phone number. You could tell the country code. That's one thing you could do. 694 48 23440. That's in some kind of language. I don't know if that's in. I don't know what language that is. I don't know what language that is. I don't know what language that is. This is also, a good reminder of all the different languages that are out there. There's so many different languages that people use. People use so many different languages. But they still have Nescafe. They still have Nescafe. That's what's most important. That's what's most important is that you still have Nescafe. You can't get around to Nestle. Nestle has stranglehold no matter where you are in the world. You always have Nestle. Nestle is always there. Do you ever think about places and what it would be like to live there? Do you ever think about what it would be like to live in different places? What would it be like if you lived here? What would it be like if you lived here? What kind of a person would you be? What kind of a job would you have if you lived here? Where would you go? What would you walk around and do? I like to think about that sometimes. I like to think about other lives and other places. Oh, this looks like a cute little cafe. Look at this. Look at this cute little cafe. You could sit outside. You could sit outside. There are lots of things you could do. Lots of things you could do here. Look at that. It's amazing. Nice little garden. Look at that. Look at that nice, beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. A beautiful little fountain that they have. A nice little garden. Fountain garden. Fountain garden. Fountain garden. I'll say I have no idea. I truly have no idea what this could be. Personally. If we're looking around it. I would want to say somewhere. Like perhaps. Hey, Moon Mars with the vibe in. Hello. That's great. Love your vibe in Moon Mars. I think probably it's a good guess because of the palm trees. Like if you look at those palm trees, it's gonna be somewhere tropical, right? It could be somewhere tropical. So you might want to say somewhere like around here, like around this area. Like I would say somewhere probably this area, I don't know if we'd be looking at. You could definitely see water. No water actually. You don't see water. So I would say we probably are better off guessing somewhere with a lot of mountains. Like a mountainous region. A mountainous region. If you're feeling tired, Moon Mars, you should go to bed. You should just go to sleep, I think. You know, you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to go to bed. I think watching the stream until you feel sleepy, is great, because then you get to go right to sleep. Then you get to have a good night's sleep, and then you can wake up feeling refreshed tomorrow. And if you want to head out, remember, we're having another stream on Friday. I hope to see you there. I think we're going to be playing Minecraft. I think we're going to be playing ASMR Minecraft then. And you and I will both be figuring out what that is. what we're doing for that. So I think I'm definitely getting like a vibe. I think maybe let's say around. Let's say Costa Rica. I was not even close. Not even close. It was Greece. It was Greece that whole time. It was actually Greece that whole time. And that just goes to show. It goes to show how difficult it can be. But there's so many people in this world. Oh, thank you, Moon Mars. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great night, and I hope you sleep well. Good night. is in your own country. I think it's worse. I think it's worse if it is in your home country and you don't guess it. Oh, Mexico. Well, they're both Spanish-speaking countries, I believe, so that makes sense. That's why I picked Mexico. Actually, I picked Mexico for that same reason. So I was pretty close. I was pretty close. It's nice to have a resident of Mexico here. Hello, hello. Welcome. Would English be a second language for you? Then you're quite good at it, if it is. Let me see. Let me see. Do these people? What do you think, people? They have a cactus. They have a cactus here. Must be a warm place. Must be warm year-round. Look at those shorts. This person is accustomed to living the island lifestyle. They're living the island lifestyle. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was asking you if your first language was English or not. If your first language was English or perhaps Spanish, because I said if your first language is Spanish, then your English is quite good. These people have a baby. They're taking care of the baby. This person is not. This person said, I am not going to take care of the baby. I'm just going to smoke a cigarette and say, fuck the baby. Who cares? That baby, I don't care about that. Interesting. Perhaps a little bit of a rift in that family. Perhaps not everybody is on board with child rearing. Oh, it looks like we have some trash workers here. Some sanitation workers. Sanitation workers. And we have, some sort of couple disagreement. They are. Oh my, wait, what happened? Oh. They forgot to blur his face. He's reading the newspaper. He's reading the newspaper. Okay. This guy. Hello, sir. And okay. Lady. Sir and lady. Okay. It's if we go back here. Oh, I see. Look at that. Look at this naked man running. This naked man running. He was too fast. We couldn't catch him. We couldn't catch him in time. Couldn't catch him. Oh no, there he is. There he is right there. He's coming around. Look at that. It's intimidating. It's intimidating to have this big powerful man, this big powerful naked man running around the corner at full speed. All these people in the speed and shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they all fled. That they all fled. I'm thinking that this might be somewhere in the Russian bloc. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. It does seem like a quite warm climate, though. It seems like a warm climate. A coniferous tree. Now, there's a little bit of biology in this as well. There's a little bit of biology where you can learn that this would be a deciduous environment because of the coniferous tree that we have here. So, it must be a somewhat seasonal. It must be a seasonal environment where it is not warm year-round, perhaps. Perhaps it is not warm year-round, and they do have a winter season. It is hard, I agree. Oh, there's some writing here. Okay, they have the sea with the star, That's a religious thing. I'm pretty sure that's a religious thing. I don't know which one. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It is in the coexist bumper sticker for sure. Bahe box, Bahe alam, Bahe. they like to shoot hoops. They like to shoot hoops. Where do they like to shoot hoops in the world? Where do they love to shoot hoops? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what is this place over here? Mark. Zorkus. Meat, please. Meat. Marcus, meat, please. Marcus, meat, please. Some places where you just live. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere, you know. Oh, you think it could be Turkey? Okay. I'm willing to believe that. Musko Sisanhe. Musko Sisanhe. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but Dean. They use Dean. That's their money, is Dean. And that would be a dead giveaway. That would be a dead giveaway if you were cultured enough to know what Dean is. Or if you knew what a Musko Sisanhe means. That's probably the best clue that you would get. It's probably the best clue that we will get in this area. The Musko Sisanhe. Musko Sisanhe. And Dean. So let's try Turkey. Let's try Turkey, I think. Let's try it out. Turkey's quite big. It could be here. It's a big turkey. You know, you always want a big turkey. We were close. Serbia. It was Serbia. Oh, you're right. The sea. The sea is Turkey. That's true. You got that correct. You got it correct. Look at that. You were totally right about that, though. You were completely correct. They must have just been someone who likes Turkey, or whatever this means. But now we are all Novi Sad. We are all Novi Sad. Novi Sad. It's okay. It's okay. I think we're all just going through this. We're all just learning. We're learning about the countries we live in, the countries that are there, the countries that exist in this world. Learning about what's here. Learning about what we can find. This is just in the middle of nowhere. This one is literally in the middle of nowhere. There's no way this is going to be easy to guess. There's no way this one's going to be correct. Oh, are those? Is that a living creature? Is that a living creature? No, it's stone block. There's a car. There's a car up there. There's a car up there. Hey, look, that guy stopped. That guy stopped on the road. Okay. Okay, it looks as though he is. Okay. NSSC MOA. NSSC MOA. Perhaps that might mean something. It might mean something. You never know. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. But I believe it's all completely random. So it can be hard to pick. It can be hard to pick. It can be hard to pick. It can be quite hard to pick. These are nice little houses here. Okay, maybe not. From here, they look like they're pretty nice and pretty modern, and you're like, oh, this is a nice place. But then when you zoom in on them, they're not so nice. They actually have no windows and a wooden door. You know, it's definitely one where you're not gonna want to just move in without checking it out in person. Sometimes those real estate pictures, they lie to you. You know. Okay. I'm gonna say that this is, well, it's very mountainous. It's very mountainous in this region, of course. But there's a lot of places that could fit that bill. There's a lot of places that could be mountainous. Why don't we say somewhere in South America? Why don't we say Argentina? Bhutan. It's Bhutan. You know, we were just talking about Bhutan today. We were just talking about Bhutan earlier. About how this is the hardest place to land in the world. And they love penis statues. They have a god of penises here. And I think if I saw that, that would have been a dead giveaway. see any penis statues, so I didn't think Bhutan. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Hey, look, okay, this place is a little bit more occupied. A little bit more occupied. We have Legerbo, and administration, activity center, cafe. Now, if we're looking at the sign, activity center, cafe, pleasurebolinger, geister. The fact that when you say these words out loud, Eldritch Centrin Solvang, Elehamannerjev 37, this seems like Swedish to me. It seems a little bit like Swedish to me. Because I just feel like Swedish has this feeling where you're saying something in English but with a heavy accent. Like that's kind of the vibe that I get. Sondermarken, Solvang. Oh, I'm glad I'm making you sleepy. I am glad you're getting sleepy. Vadumhallen, Vadumskol, Vadumskol. I hope you get to sleep this time. Good night. Hey, look. Y'all like Game of Thrones. But now we have Game of Gamela. Game of Gamela. Leerdag 7 September. Vadumskol. So let's say that this is Sweden. Let's see how we do. Denmark. It was Denmark. But why did it light up Greenland? Is Greenland part of Denmark? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I've been behind on things. It was Denmark. I picked Sweden, but it was Denmark. I was very close. I think I was close. I think I was pretty close on that one. Denmark. Look at that. Look at these flags that they have. They have the same flags. These are both the Super Smash Brothers flag. This is the Super Smash Brothers flag. If you look, hold on. I gotta get out of the way. Sweden and Denmark both have the Super Smash Brothers flag, but in different colors. It's like if you put a red filter over the Sweden one, it becomes Denmark. They're basically the same country. I believe that one was close enough. Dansk. How do we get to that place over there? That looks like something. Over there. What is that over there? Look at this big. It looks like cows. This looks like a place where you'd store cattle. A cattle farm. This could be a cattle farm. And I believe that aside from that, there's nothing here. There's zero. Nada. There's nothing here. There's nothing here at all. What do we got? Oh, it's a deer. They got a deer. Listen. I don't know how wide the John Deere distribution is, but I will say nothing runs like a deer. Was what they always say. So let's try it out. Let's try out that United States. It was Bolivia. It was actually Bolivia. Bolivia was the correct answer. internationally distributed. International distribution on their tractors. Great products, but not only in America. Not only in America. We were in the city, near the city of La Paz. La Paz. La Paz. La Paz. La Paz. That means the peace, I believe. I believe that means peace. And now we have Aguada Chica, Complejo Turístico. Aguada Chica, Complejo Turístico. Aguada Chica, Complejo Turístico. Spanish. That is definitely Spanish. It's 100% Spanish. Another Spanish-speaking country, of course. So we'll have to narrow it down from there because, as we've seen, there are plenty. There's plenty of those. Even our friend from Mexico has no idea what country it is just based on speaking Spanish. Deceivo, 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 deceivo. That sounds like you're deceiving someone. Oh, beware, there's deception. There's deception in this area. Oh, this looks like quite a nice house. Look at this one. Look at this place. It's got a gate. You know they're nice when they have a gate because they're like, listen, we gotta keep the riffraff out of here. We don't want anyone to get in here. But, it's quite nice. It's got the red roofs, the red tiling right there. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice that way. It's pretty good. I definitely think that we are in the Mexico or Central or Southern America region, is what it feels like to me. It does not feel like Spain or Portugal. I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong. Let's head into a city if we can get to a more metropolitan area. Metropolitan area. Let's see what we have. Hotel El Mirador. Hotel El Mirador. Mirador being to look. The hotel of looking. The looking hotel. The overlook hotel, perhaps. It could be from The Shining, perhaps. You never know. It's a nice area. Wherever we're in, this seems to be more upscale. This seems to be an upscale sort of place. Pellegrini, Pasteur, bungalows. Pellegrini. Interesting. That could be a good detail. Uh-oh. Looks like we went to the wrong side of town, folks. Actually, I think probably the truth is that this guy, the guy who lives here, probably sucks and he got tagged. He got tagged up because people are like, yeah, listen, old man, fuck you. And so then they got him. They tagged him up. The teens got that guy. Pasteur. Alarmas comunitarias. Apologize for my pronunciation. But let's see, where do we think this could be? Look at this. Usrin. Nueva linea. Reduce impurezas. Renewal la piel. Controla la piel grasa. I believe this means reduce impurities. Rejuvenate the skin. Control skin grease. Skin grease, that's what we call it. Skin grease. Fabogesic. Ibuprofeno. Obviously, ibuprofen. Santa Maria de Funia. Santa Maria is Saint Mary. And so, that that leads me to believe it's Mexico because one thing I know about Mexico is they love the Virgin Mary. They love her a lot. They're big on her. They're big on that Virgin Mary. Saladix, sacante las canas. Saladix, saladix. It's like a kind of salad you could have that is full of well, deeks. Sacate las canas. Oh, actually, those look pretty good. Look at those. Some just nice snacks de papas. Snacks de papas. Potato chips. Okay, I think I'm ready to guess. I'm ready to guess Mexico on this one. Argentina. Argentina. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. There are a lot of Spanish-speaking countries out there. There's a lot of them. I guess Argentina loves the Virgin Mary as well. They're big on the Virgin Mary. And, you know, I shouldn't be surprised. She's popular. She is popular. Okay, now let's see what we have. Polish, 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 Polish. That seems European, perhaps Eastern European of some kind. Polish, Polish, Polish. Look, you can see the Google car. There's a little bit of the Google car right there. What do we think? What do we think? Oh, look at these kids. Solskapat, 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 Solskapat. That's not helping me determine what this is. I think going this way is not going to help. It's not going to help going this way. There's more buildings over here. There's more buildings in this direction. So we can look over here. Kramke kram krapruski, Kramke kram prapruski, prapruski, krapuski. I'm getting like a little bit of a Polish vibe. A little bit of a Polish vibe from this. I don't know. It just has to be a vibe because I don't know Polish. That's the only thing that I can get. I can only get a Polish vibe. I can't get the actual Polish feelings. But we're all about vibes here anyway. We're all about the vibes. The good vibes. Good vibrations. Who doesn't love to vibrate? Let's see. We've got. That's just a farm. It's just a farm. I don't know. Let's say Poland. I think it could be Poland. You know, I got that feeling. Sometimes you want to go with the feeling. Sometimes you want to go with the feeling that you have. Poland. The feeling of Poland. Slovenia. 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 And that's the kind of thing where it's, once you nail down this area, this general area of Europe, it becomes really hard to tell which one it is. Where are we now? This looks swanky as hell. Swanky as, look at that. They got a pool in there. They got a pool in there. Damn, they got a pool in there. It's a nice place. I'd love to stay. I wish they would invite me. I'd go there. It's like I'm getting almost not. I don't think this is California. I don't think this is that area, but I'm getting that feeling, which leads me to believe it is either or a common tourist destination with perhaps a lot of, okay, this part does not look like California, of course, but I think it is tropical, tropical trees, but we saw that that could easily be Greece as well. It could be Greece, it could be a lot of things, 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 it could be Zona urbana. Respete los límites de velocidad. This is an urban zone. Respect the speed limit. Respect the speed limit, please. Please. Are you respecting the speed limit there? Car. How about you? Truck. Look at that. This car is traveling at the exact same speed as the Google car. We're gaining on them. We're gaining up a little bit. Gaining up a little bit by little bit. I guess the Google car was going fast. How embarrassing to be outsped by the Google car. How embarrassing. Okay, so look around here. Ixtapa. Is this one Mexico? This one's probably Mexico. I think Ixtapa is in. That one is familiar to me. That's a familiar sounding name of the city. I believe I've heard of that. It could be Tabasco sauce. I know that place. So, Ixtapa and Zihuatanejo. Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo. Ixtapa and Zihuatanejo. Are these big cities? They've got to be near each other. They've got to be near each other, of course. Ixtapa. Zihuatanejo. Ixtapa. Zihuatanejo. Hello, Sonic. Hello. Do you know where these places are? We're playing a game. Where we test our geography. We're testing our geography in Geoguessr by using the Google Maps data and finding things around us. I'm gonna say Mexico again. I feel like a fool every time I pick Mexico and it's not Mexico. Oh, it was Mexico. Hey, Sonic, that was not even close. New Zealand. Funny though. That was a funny one. We found some Spanish earlier, so I was pretty sure. Of course you're VIP, Sonic. How could I not make Sonic VIP? No, but seriously, you're always here having a good time. You're always down to chat, have a good time. That's a VIP to me. Grace. Oh, look at that. This is a private investigator right here. Hello, Kivala. Hello, Kivala. Looks like we have a private investigator who's checking out, doing a stakeout. Staking out across the way. Perhaps there's some sort of cheating lover over here. Maybe in this truck. Maybe there's a cheating lover in there. Learn Spanish. No, I know a little bit of Spanish, but when you're going around, one of the tricks is to see the language that people use. The Hyundai car, they export those. This could be anywhere. I do think there's a possibility that this is America, though. Okay, Sweeney, least Simone, Tylo C, got a stop sign, 595. This looks a lot like America to me. This looks a lot like America. I think this could be like maybe one of the southern, southwest states. This looks like it could be a southwest state. It looks like it could be one of the United States of America. Bins provided by PJ's Waste. Prompt friendly service. Available in 2.5, 3.5 skips, 4.5, 35-meter walk-in bins. pjswaste.com.au. I live in the United States. I live in California. I live in this general area. Oh, you're from Chile. Chile. That's very cool. It's very cool. And you moved to New Jersey. I gotta say, that feels like a downgrade, but I hope you're enjoying it. That feels like a downgrade to move to New, but there's nice parts of Chile. I'm being flippant. Okay, but here's a little hint. .au means that this is probably Australia, because that's the domain name that they use in Australia. So I think that's where we are. I think we're in Australia. Which is funny because it seems so American, you know? It seems, but it's like, they're so similar, you know? Some things seem like they would be way different, but in a lot of ways everything is the same. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this place. Look at this place that we're at. It's pretty cool. I don't know where this is, but it's pretty cool. Look, a pretty cool looking place right here. Pretty cool looking. Look at that. Okay. In Cheba. Askent Media. I heart a leto vi Central Park. Concerti. Joga. Zabawa. Sivencie. Sivicene. I don't know what that means. Letovi Central Parku. Calling it Parku is funny to me. I don't know why. Calling it Parku is funny. Central. I don't know what Central is. This seems like it could be something though. It could be a good detail. Concerti, joke, Zabawa, Sivencie. This looks like it's like definitely like kind of like this region again. Yeah, like Turkey, Moldova, Ukraine, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, not Greece, but like this area by the Black Sea. Azerbaijan. It could be Azerbaijan, you know. It comes down to what language they're using, and I'm not really sure which. Oh, there's a road sign. Zilina, Nitra, Brno, Gjor, Wien, Kitsi, Baluki. I think I could see that being German. Oh damn, they got KFC here. Obviously this is Kentucky. It has to be Kentucky. Relax. That's what I'm trying to do. Relax. With 2 X's. Relax. Einsteinova. They love Einstein here. Einstein's bagels, perhaps. Could be Einstein's bagels. Okay. Vistashtviko in Cheba. Au Park. Vilitakovezeva UFO. Oh wait, they got a UFO here. Shit. We've got to go check out the UFO. You've got to go check out the UFO. Where's the UFO? I don't see it. I can't find the UFO. Fjostikivo in Cheba. You know, you'd think that would be Norway. Interesting. You'd think that like in Cheba would be something. Berno Gjor Wien. 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 Vistasjevisko. Vistasjevisko. In Cheba. In Cheba. Vistasjeviko. In Cheba. I was thinking somewhere like around this area. You think you'd be able to find in Cheba. In Cheba. Berno Gjor Wien. Oh, thank you so much for following. Is Chris? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome to the Hell Zone. Welcome to the Hell Zone. Welcome to the Hell Zone. Do you know what country this is? I'm always hoping that we're gonna run into somebody who's like, yeah, this is where I live. I'm always hoping about that, but that's very rare. Berno Gjor Wien. Berno Gjor Wien. Vistasjeviko. I think we're gonna have to take a guess. Here. I think we'll go for Norway. Sonic suggested Norway. Slovakia. It was Slovakia. I should have known. My mouth was making sounds that could be Slovakian in nature. Not like I would have ever guessed that. Not like I would have ever guessed, but it's okay. It's okay. Shh, it's okay. 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 Look at this guy. Look at that guy. He's just naked. He's having the time of his life. He's having a great time. He's having a great time here. He's got. What does he have in his? I wonder what's in those bags. What do he has in those bags? What does he got? He's got a cow. Oh, that's a very thin cow. It's a very thin cow. Oh, it's shopping bags. Shopping bags. Shopping bags. Shopping bags. Senegal. Hey, that was specific enough that I'd be willing to pick that. I'd be willing to check that out. Senegal. And now I know where Senegal is. But I want to know if you at home know where Senegal is. All of you viewers at home, do you know where Senegal is? Because of course, I'm very smart and I'm very cultured, and I know where Senegal is. I know exactly where to look for Senegal. I know precisely where to zoom in on the map to find Senegal. Exactly. Like I said. Of course, I know where Senegal is. Twas Bangladesh. Not even in the same continent. Not really even in the same place at all. Bangladesh. It's okay. It was right here. I like to learn from this game about how many places in the world are so similar. Bangladesh is right here. It's right by India. It is by Bhutan, Nepal, Burma, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, China. It's a sandwich right in between those, right there. It's a little sandwich. Oh, look at that. What brand do we got? Komatsu. Oh, Komatsu. Now, I'm always gonna be about that John Deere, you know. Nothing runs like a deer. No, this Komatsu stuff, I don't know if I can get behind it. Okay, what do we got here? Got Jazzy Bold, Jazzy Bold, Jazzy Bold, RP1000 Batang, Class Mild, Simply Authentic, Pure Taste, Bahan Turbek, Untuxita Rasa Authentic. There's a lot of places. There's a lot of places that like incorporate. Oh, you're right. There were rupees. You're right. The rubles, the rupees, the rupees. Nikki, Super, Makinali, Makinjadi, Makinjadi. I could see that. I could see that being Indian. Baru isi Batang, LA Bold, Harga Pradanya, Jazzy Bold, 16 Batang. They're really on. They're really big on the Jazzy Bold. It seems. This guy's loading up his hog, loading up his ride, getting ready to go out on the road. Let's try it. Let's try India. Let's try it. Let's try it. You know, there are always places that use the same currency, but it's a good guess. That's good. That's good. Indonesia. It was Indonesia. Indonesia. Indonesia is where it was. Indonesia. Right there. Mount Ratinkombola and Mount Latimojong. See, that's the kind of thing where I wouldn't consider Indonesia to be a very mountainous place, but it's right here by a mountain. So, there you go. There you go. It is a mountainous place. Tariff-free style your home up. 21. That's an interesting thing. Their phone number, the area code, it's just two numbers. 2461. Because like it would be 212 usually. Moves covenças planejados y moduladas. Modulados. Vocesena nos realizamos. That looks like they're talking about they're gonna make your home better. They're like maybe flip it or something. Brazil. Okay, I believe you. I believe that you would know Latin America. You got it. Sonic with the win. Sonic with a very fast. Sonic has to go fast and get that answer real quick. So, what tipped you off? What tipped you off to know that? If you don't mind me asking, was it the language? Was it the way that they speak? Was it Ergis, Vilar, Alimentacio, Alimentacio. Seems like it's Spanish. That could be some kind of Spanish, perhaps Portuguese, maybe. But the way of structuring the sound, it seems like it's. Oh, you think it's Italy? I guess that could be true. It could be Italian. It's technically all the Romance languages like that. Damn sick, dude. Check it out. Hell yeah. Wherever we are, this is somewhere that rocks. Somewhere that rocks. They love that anarchy. Sick, dude. Totally. So ilum. Okay. Here we go. There's a sign that should help. Botica, tienda, magazin, almacen, minimax. I don't know, I'm not sold that this is Italian. I'm not entirely sold yet. Machines, En espera la trebala la fusta. Trabajar. It says trabajar la madera. That's either Spanish or a variant, perhaps Portuguese. Trabajar la madera. Are you sure it's not Portuguese? Terpolar, not Portuguese. Okay, but see, the thing is that trabajar is like that. That is Spanish, right? That part, that word is Spanish. Cataluna. Oh, interesting. I've not considered Cataluna. I don't know what language they speak in Cataluna. Or Catalina, right? I don't know. I don't know exactly. Compet, Naus, and Loga. Yoga. Pretersva. Interesting. Alright, let's try it. Oh, damn. Gigotech. Alright, let's try it. Let's see, where would that be? There's Italy, there's France, there's Spain, Palma. Could it be Spain? I don't know. Morocco. No, that would be French, right? Okay. We'll try Italy. It was Spain. It turns out that was right by Barcelona. It says it right here. Down to the street level. We can get in there. Right here. If you want to visit that location for yourself. Right here. This is where you go. This is the street where you go. Well, it's a learning experience. It was very close to France, actually. Catalonia. It's right here. That's where it was. It's very, very interesting. It's very interesting, There's a lot of things I don't know that I feel like I should whenever I look at this. Oh, delice. That seems like they're saying delicious. It sounds like it's delice. Oh, delice. Oh. Absolutement delice. Tata La Forte DK. Is DK part of? Would that be the country code? Is it like? That's Germany, right? But I don't think this is Germany. This is not Germany. This is for sure not Germany. This is definitely not Germany. Boyan Temtem Iton Maria Tame. Not Spanish, French. This is French, but I think this is some sort of. This seems to be not in France itself, but a French-speaking country. Outside of France. I believe it would not be Canada, not the French part of Canada. So I believe it would be somewhere in Africa. Probably. Probably. I believe this is somewhere in Africa. This would be my guess. Dakar City. That could be a hint if we can find Dakar City on the map. Oh, but they got those Puma, they got that Reebok, they got those Basics, they got those Adidas. They got all the sick brands that we love. Those lovable brands. Those loved brands. The beautiful brands. Xerox, authorized distributor. Authorized distributor. Xerox distributor. Authorized Xerox distributor. Authorized Xerox distributor. Le concentrate entier. Le secret de vos requêtes. Concentrated milk. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Look at those guys are just hanging out on the back of that truck. They're so chill. That's so chill. They're very chill. Those very chill fellows. Ocean. Ooh, damn, that's pretty good. Look at that deal on that Mazda. Gotta get that Mazda. Okay. Sonic is saying that this is in the country of Africa. The country of Africa. Definitely. Senegal. Look at that. I found a Senegal. Senegal. We're gonna say Senegal. We did it. We found the answer. Sometimes if you look hard enough, you could just find the answer somewhere. Senegal in, right there. Did it. Oh, damn. This isn't fair. We're just in the middle of the... We're just in the middle of the water. This isn't fair. Google boat. Google boat. It was Senegal. Yes. It was Senegal. But now we're in the middle of the water. We're in the middle of the water. This isn't fair. I feel like... How are we supposed to pick? How are you supposed to find somewhere just like in the middle of the water? Like, where is this? This could be anywhere. This could be anywhere. This could be anywhere. Throwing us on a Google boat. Google boat. What is the purpose of this? Google, why did you do this? Why did you do this, Google? Why did you do Miami? Yeah, this... all this marshland, it could be Florida, to be honest. There's so much marsh and all that stuff. Look, there do seem to be some buildings over here, but we can't get there. We can't get to those buildings. But honestly, this is not Florida because look at this. That right there. That right there. That's a hill. There's no hills in Florida. There's no hills in Florida at all. Zero hills. There's 0 hills in Florida. Where could this be? I wonder, where could this be? Where could this be? Where do you think? Where could this be? Where's this indescript body of water? Where could this be? This is a high-level challenge. It's a high-level challenge. Be like, I'm trying to like squint at the buildings in the back and be like, ah, yes, I recognize this architecture. This architecture clearly reminds me of the post-Georgian Garish era. Georgian Garish era. Yes, of course, of course, of course. Very Baroque architecture leads me to believe that this is, maybe this is like the Nile. Could this be the Nile River? Probably not, probably not. Where would that be? Where would that be? Big river. Where's the big river? Where's the big river? Where's the big river that they go down? The big river. Because I definitely think it's a river. I definitely think it's some kind guess I don't know where the Nile is. I'm in denial about it. I mean, that's just a stab in the dark anyway. You know, I think it could as easily be the Mississippi River. All rivers look the same. It was Serbia. It was Serbia. It was Serbia. We were in the river. The Danube. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The Danube is also a famous river. That is also a famous river. We were in the Danube. The Danube. But yes, that was an impossible ask. There's somewhere you can like go to a famous location and try to pick from that. We could do that one. We could actually go and do that one. Hold on. We go to famous places. That one's like pretty fun because you get to see all these nice, cool, famous places. Like that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at these absolutely stacked men. The absolute unit that is here. Perfectus, Benedictus, 14, Ponmax. This seems like Arabia, Somalia, Arabia. Oh no, let's visit Arabia. So this is not Arabia itself. They did not censor any faces here. They censored 0 faces. The United Colors of Benetton. Okay, we're in the United Colors of Benetton is where we are. Yeah, I don't know precisely where this is, but this one is more. You have to pinpoint exactly where you are. So even if you know it's Italy, we have to say like where, what a beautiful artifact place are we at? What place are we at? The Angelo, the Bortrevi, Pharmacia, bags, shoes. I don't know precisely what we're looking at here. Like it does seem like an Italian famous thing that you would go see. All these people, this guy, they're all here to see. They're all here to see our sexy man. Our sexy man doing his dance. He's kind of doing a little jig. It looks like he's doing a little dance right here. So I'm gonna say, could this be Florence? Could this be Florence? I'm gonna say maybe this is Florence. Not that close. It was actually Rome. It was actually Rome. We were at Fontana di Trevi, iconic 18th century sculpted fountain. The Fontana di Trevi, in the Piazza di Trevi. Piazza di Trevi, the Fontana di Trevi. You did say Rome. You did say Rome. I'll give you that. Oh, look at this. These are 100% the terracotta army thing. What are they called? What are they called? The terracotta. You know, the terracotta army that they had. This, I believe, Chinese. But I don't know where it is. I don't know where they're hosted. Look at all these people. They love it. They love it. Do you have a little bit of anxiety being around all these people? I kind of do. Thankfully, we are protected. We are protected. We are safe. You're safe. You're safe. It's okay. It's okay. Now, these are the, I believe, like 1,000 terracotta soldiers that were created as a burial thing for as they say, in China, and they were supposed to help him win battles in the afterlife. They're supposed to give him a good combat score, and he was supposed to be able to get the maximum grade on his combat battles. He was going to deploy his units and be very successful. And I don't know quite where it is. Beijing is that's a good guess. That's a good guess. That's a good centralized place where they could put it. They have a museum here in Beijing somewhere. Do they have a museum here in Beijing? The park, the palace. Okay. Look at the summer palace they have. China is so big. China is extremely big. Whoa, where did that go? Let's pick the summer palace. A little bit far. It was a little bit far, actually. It was actually a little bit far. So where we wanted to go was Emperor Qin Shi Huang's Mausoleum Site Museum. Emperor Qin Shi Huang's Mausoleum Site Museum. Is that where that's where that is? That's where that was. This one, the amphitheater. This is the amphitheater. That's what this is called, right? The amphitheater in Italy. In Italy. Yes. Is that this? Pompeii. Oh, this is Pompeii. Interesting. You are so cultured, Sonic. You are extremely cultured. You know all of this shit. Okay. Pompeii. Where is Pompeii? I thought it was in Italy somewhere. It could be Greece. Where did they keep that big volcano? Where did they keep that big volcano? They're not allowed to keep it too hidden, right? It blew up. It should be popping up. It should be blowing up on this map. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure where it is. Yeah, I guess we could just go with somewhere in Italy, but ideally we would get a little bit closer. We would try to get a little bit closer where we could find it's like Naples, Foggia, South Italy. Okay, South Italy. Let's see. Catalina, Palermo, Pantelleria, Malta, Parco Nazionale Salento, Naples, Roma, Folgino, Perugia, Grosseto, Florence, Pompeia. Oh, you found Pompeia. Pescara, Chieti, Lanciano, Vasto, Campobasso, Frosini, Formia, Fuminizzo, Mondragone, Benevito, Iserna, Campobasso, Benevento, Avellino, Lucera, Foggia, Manfredonia, Paleta, Bari, Molfetta, Altamura, Potenza, Eboli, Salerno, Battipaglia, Forno, Pasuioli, Formia, Fiumicino. Let's go with Rome again. We got that very wrong. It was in Irigliano. It was in Turkey. It was in Turkey. And we were looking at this is, though. This is where the aliens. This is where the aliens hang out. This alien zone, alien place. Stonehenge. My boys at the Now, do we know where Stonehenge is in England? This general area. Stonehenge. Where's Stonehenge? Could be by. I don't believe it's in Ireland. I believe it is in the United Kingdom. I believe I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. It could be by Cumnock or New Cumnock. Glasgow, Edinburgh, Carlisle, Sedberg, Yorkshire Dales, Forest of Bowland, Nidderdale, Thirsk, North York Moors National Park, North Riding Forest National Park. Okay, how far do we have to go before we would end up seeing that? I wonder, it probably would be in one of these, man, this ends up being the embarrassing part. Oh, I found it. Stonehenge. I found the Stonehenge. It would be iconic, prehistoric standing stone circle. Yeah, you can't tell. We were that far. Oh, damn. Where's that? That's okay. We got it. Let's see, we got that one. This one. This is in France. I believe this is in France. I think. Is this the French thing? I kind of just went. I just kind of like searched around, and I ended up finding. I was going by the parks, and it ended up being pretty close to one of the parks. Is this the France? Are we in? Is this the France place? We would be able to see the Eiffel Tower, but I don't think I can. So I'm not sure. This might not be the France place. I was thinking this was the France place, but it could not be that. It could be a different set of arches. The Arc de Triomphe. Unless they took the Eiffel Tower down. Did they do that? Did they take the Eiffel Tower down at any point? Maybe like they wanted to do some repairs on it, so they like took it down for a little while. I think that's likely. That probably happened. Does Germany have an arch like this? Where is Germany's arch like this? Germany's also very big. Germany's also pretty big. But what's the biggest city in? Well, there's a couple. There's Hamburg, Berlin, and Munich. The one I was thinking was in Paris. Was the Arc de Triomphe, which would be. Where is that? Right here. That would be right there. But the thing about that is, oh, maybe you can't really. I thought you could see. Okay, maybe it is here then. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the Arc de Triomphe. Let's try that. I got it. We did it. That's where it is. Hooray. That's fun. I like that. I like that mood. Where you can go and you can do the famous places, because it's like places you feel like you should know. If you want, we could also check places in the United States. Let's try places in the United States. A lot of us are pretty familiar with that. Maybe we'll get one of our houses, the places where we live. Let's landfill. Based on this landfill, I'm gonna say it's New Jersey, because I used to live in New Jersey and they had landfills that looked just like this one. So we're on a turnpike. There's a landfill. This seems like it would be New Jersey. But then again, how do you tell which turnpike? Which turnpike are we at in New Jersey? Bakersfield, California. Uncle D, that was very specific. Hurricane evacuation route. I'm liable to believe that this is in a place that has a lot of hurricanes. So I'm gonna say probably not California. Maybe not New Jersey as well, because New Jersey's a little bit north for that. Now hurricanes hit like I want to say like this area, like this section. This section is like hurricane zone. So we could be looking at any of these places. I'm liable to believe it's more here. That it's more maybe like one of the Carolinas. Perhaps it could be one of the Carolinas. Oh, what was that sign? What did that say? Frederick Boulevard. Why is it spelled like that? Frederick Boulevard. Frederick Boulevard. Okay. Bayside Ducati. Okay. Pinstriping. They do pinstriping here. Harley Davidson motorcycles. Okay, that's leading me to believe it's definitely. That seems like a thing that would be probably. I don't know. They kind of have Harley Davidsons everywhere. North Truxton. We're in North Truxton right now. Welcome everybody to North Truxton. It's named that way. It was named that way because it's a truck town. People love trucks here. Okay, look at this guy. They live here. In this pretty modest home. And then they buy this car, this sick ride. Look at this ride that they bought. That is a midlife crisis right there. That is the midlife crisis car. But the car is the most ostentatious thing at the home. Like this is a reasonable car. There's a reasonable car to be at this home, But then you got these guys over here. These guys. But, I don't know about Bakersfield. If there is an inside joke, you'll have to let me in on it. I'm not familiar. Bagley Street and Hull Street. Okay. I think. Let's go with North Carolina. Let's go North Carolina. Maybe around. Perhaps you'd want it to be kind of close to the shore, right? Because that's where you would have trouble from hurricanes. Unless it's by Charleston. But then it could be neither. It could also be neither. Bayside, Harley Davidson. Right there. That's where we were. Right there. Right there. Okay. Now, we are here. Nowhere. We're here in the middle of nowhere. Welcome. Welcome to the middle of nowhere. Welcome to the middle of nowhere. We're here. It happens from time to time. Where we get stuck here in the middle of nowhere. No, something, no. Oh, can't read it. Okay, there's a guy right there. Look at that, they got the Corvette, they got the pop down the hood. They are living life. They're living life right here. I don't know why this seems like a really low res camera. This seems like they're using like a really low res camera compared to all the other ones. A lot of them you can like zoom in on, you know, and you can still see like some pretty good detail, but not here. Nope. Okay. Man, those folks with the Corvette were the only people for miles. This is like the kind of place where you like murder somebody and then like just get away with it because there aren't any people. Taking their like 480p JPEGs of the world. Come on, Google. You can afford a higher pixel camera than them. Come on. How about the Google Pixel? They're taking these pictures on a Google Pixel, basically. Okay, we got a farm. Got more farm. Folks, I don't know if you know this about America. This is a lot of it. This is a lot of what America looks like. It's a whole lot of nothing. Get a whole lot of these farm open spaces, wide open spaces, with a couple centers where people are congregated. Got like kind of a campsite over here. Got like kind of a campsite for kids. A kids campsite over here. Okay, and then. What do you think is here? What do you think? A stop sign, okay. A stop sign, that'll help us. For sure. Looks like it's just farms for miles that way. Okay, our best chance is probably looking at the signs here, where there's some cars parked. Our best chance is checking that out. What does that say? Welcome to the big fish. Welcome, fishermen. Big fish. We want you to know that we appreciate you, big fishermen, on catching those big fish. Did a great job. It's a great place to sit back and have a beer after your big fish. Damn, that's the big fish right there. That's him. That's the big fish. We named this place after this big fish. Check him out. Check out this big fish. Oh my God. I can't believe this is a real fish. I can't believe this is actually a fish that they caught. That's so impressive. I can't believe they did that. That's so cool. I wish we could go down that way. I wish we could see the big fish. Damn. Well, that's gotta be on the map. Like, why would you not put that on the map? Now, okay, if these are big fishers, they're by a body of water. Right? They've got to be by a body of water. Maybe a big body of water. Maybe some sort of. Look at this big Kentucky lake. Maybe they could be by Fancy Farm. They could be by Fancy Farm. This could be. I Winnipegoshish, Winnipegoshish, Lake Winnipegoshish, Lake Winnipegoshish, and the Leech Lake Reservation, and the Chippewa National Forest, the Chippewa National Forest. So residents of Minnesota, if we have any Minnesotans watching, you can head to Big Fish. You could go to the Big Fish restaurant and let me know how it is. You can send a picture of the Big Fish, post it on Discord, and I will say, damn, that's a big fish. It's a nice house. There's a nice house right here. They got a well. This is a decorative well. That's how you know people are rich, but they have a decorative well. That's their address right there. Decorative well. They don't even need it. They don't even need that well. They've got enough water. Thank you. They're fine. Then we've got these people a little bit less well off. They're probably those other folks are probably sticking their nose up at the neighbors a little bit, where they're like, sorry, you don't have a decorative fountain. What is that? A garage refrigerator? We don't really have to live around you, do we? They're that kind of neighbor. You can tell. You can tell. Okay. We are by Sandra's Drive. Sandra's Drive. Sandra's Drive. Sandra's Drive is here. Okay. Sandra's Drive. Well, other than this being like a residential area, it does seem like it could be anywhere. This could be anywhere in the United States. It seems like it could be anywhere in the United States. Not having any specifics makes it pretty difficult. The darlings live here. The darlings, those darlings. We want to go try to find a place, a more residential zone, a more commercial zone. Do not go in there. Do not go in there. Okay. Plainview Parkway. The Plainview Parkway is this way. Could try that. You know, it's just like driving around someplace they've never been before, you know. Just peeking in people's houses, being like, how do you live? How do you live over there? It's I don't know, it's a neat feeling. It's a neat feeling. Just thinking about other people's lives, how they live. Like, you know, who's in there? I don't know. Could be anybody. Could be you. Could be me. You know, like there's folks who live in that home. There's an entire family. They lead a life that you and I most likely will never know about. These people actually park their car inside the garage. It's quite rare. It's quite rare. Usually you're like, hey, I'd like to park my car there, but what if I used it for storage, actually? What if I use this place for storage? At least that's how my family always was with the garage. It was like, oh, got some shooting some hoops. I don't think this is is this regulation height? This seems a little bit short. Seems a little bit shorter than it should be. So I'd recommend bumping that up a little bit if you want to make the NBA. Just my advice for them. lot of America lovers here, so I'm thinking we're definitely in America. I think we're in America for sure. Oh wait, is that a sports team? Is that a sports team thing? Because that could be a big hint. That could be a big hint. S. Okay. Is that what the Red Sox have? Is that a Red Sox thing? Or is this a family whose last name begins with S and they're just very ostentatious? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Because otherwise, I guess this could be Boston, right? Because of the Boston Red Sox. And let's see, we have, you know, there's not a lot of details on these homes. These are some private folk. These are private folk. It's fair. It's fair. I'm gonna say, I don't know, the Boston guess seems like it could be wrong. But then, you never know. It could be right. It could be also right. These sorts of trees you see in the South. You see these in the South. Oh, why can't you play? Is it because you are not familiar? Or is it because you are sleepy? What could the reason be? What? Rudy Jr. CT. Could that be Connecticut? They don't usually have the signs on there, but it's as good as a guess as any. Let's say Connecticut. That's close enough to Boston that I could believe it. So Connecticut is right by. So maybe there's a place. Maybe it's like close enough. Like let's say here, right? Let's say like right there. And maybe they got me. It was actually Milwaukee. They were actually Milwaukee. Oh, right by Costco. Wonderful. Okay. We have two more. This one and one more. Chance to prove our knowledge of the world, of the United States, of geography. Our geography class. What do we... And we seem to have been dumped into a random plane. Texas is a good guess. This is extremely flat. With the amount of flatness that this is, it could be Texas. Texas and Florida are the two extremely flat states. Milton, Thompson, and Langsford. Owen, sorry, I'm gonna try to pronounce your name. Owen A. Exton, 06 asks why it says LGBTQ on our channel, and that's because this is a safe space for LGBTQIA plus people. If you are of that, if you identify as that, there will be no tolerance of any kind of bigotry in this channel at all. So I hope that is comforting to you, or if that is not okay with you, then that is not comforting to you. This place is for rent. Give that number a call if you are interested. And the letters. What do the letters mean? Oh, it means lesbian, gay, bi, trans, queer, intersex, and asexual, and the plus is for everything else. I believe those are the letters. They could mean slightly different things. I don't know. It depends on who you ask sometimes, but I believe that's the standard of what they stand for. either a church or a Taco Bell. It's confusing that could be a church or a Taco Bell. I agree. I think you should pick one. Don't have a church that's also a Taco Bell, but at the same time, that would be a great one-stop shop, I believe. Okay, now we could search for 816 and find out what area code that is, but I feel like that's kind of against the spirit. That's kind of against the spirit of the challenge. I don't make my own sexuality or anything focus of the stream. I don't usually talk about that, and that's fine. People are allowed to have parts of their lives that are private, I believe. Lee Summit Safety Storage East. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if that's really helping me. I don't think that's helping at all. Let's see. That's just terrible quality. Look at that. Look at this quality of this picture. You go here. You go right there. Look at that. This is fine. But you go here. It sucks. It sucks. Like instantly. I do support Black Lives Matter. That's true. Black lives are very important. Authorized and emergency vehicles only. Okay, if you're gonna ask why I support Black Lives Matter, then I'm sorry, but you have to. Sorry, you have to at least get a timeout. Okay. BNR coins. We buy, we sell. That could be anywhere. Those kinds of buying and selling stuff. What are you gonna do? They bought out two billboards right in a row. It's such a long road. Oh my god. Blackwell Road. Okay. I think let's guess Texas. I think we've got enough data. It's gotta be somewhere in Texas because I don't know. I think we're looking at Odessa. Around Odessa. Between Odessa and Monahans. I think we're between Odessa and Monahans. It was Missouri. We were actually by Kansas City. Okay. That's pretty flat too, I guess. Missouri by Kansas City. Oh, how about that? You see, Sonic, you moved here, and now you're learning about American geography. Great stuff to know. And apparently, stuff I also didn't know. Great for me to know too, after living here for 32 years. Now this looks closer to Florida. This looks like it's closer to Florida. It could be in one of those states nearby. It doesn't quite look like California to me. This looks like a little bit too east. It looks too east to be California. It looks too easterly to be California. There's a dead end this way, so we don't want to go that way. Okay, I see a couple cars this way. This could be a thing. Could be something right there. Could be something right there. Could be something right there. Could be. Yeah, it's like it has these palm tree-like things. So I think like those tend to grow more towards the southern part of the country. And this style of southern to me. Not quite plantation style, no, like, definitely not, but it feels like that kind of like, vaguely kind of like inspired by Mexico style of house you see, like where it's like it's not authentic in any means, but it's like they do have that kind of like that roofing, the sloped arches and stuff like that. These appear to be some sort of pagan symbol on here. Probably some devil worshippers in this house. Some sort of Satanists. Maybe a tribe of Wiccans or something like that lives there. I'm not quite sure. About those people. But it doesn't help us discover where we're at. Okay. Again, we could look at that number and see where 239 is. Oh, wait a minute. I think if you squint hard, it looks like it could be Florida. It looks like that says FL. It looks like that says FL right there. So maybe we could try that. We could try that and say maybe somewhere around let's say around here. It was we were close. Audio is out of sync. Okay, I'll check that out. I'm gonna do for me. And so I'm gonna check that out later, and I'm gonna see if that snap lines up, or if it's like before or after, and I'll check that issue out. Thank you for telling me, Sonic. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you for being here. Except for that one guy. Who was asking me about. Oh, it's 1 sec after. That's pretty bad. Well, luckily, we are going to end. We were actually going to end the stream now. So I'll have plenty of time to check it out. And I will see you all on Friday, I hope. And just pretend I'm talking in sync correctly. I'll go down here so you can't tell. And of course, we're going to, on Friday, we're going to be doing Minecraft and ASMR. We're going to do Minecraft and ASMR on Friday. So make sure that you check that out. And if that does not seem like your jam, then on Sunday, we are going to be having special Valentine's Day ASMR. If you are not, we're going to have a good time on Valentine's Day together, all of us. So pop in, have a good time, do some chill ASMR, and I'll see y'all when I see you. Thanks for joining me, Spunky Bro. Welcome. It's always nice to have somebody join right as I'm leaving.